Hi there, it's William. So last time I know I promised that if we have more time, I'm going to make you video that dedicated to sculpting hands as well as the food. So let's just do that, okay? So first, I'm going to single this hand part out by using the mask tool, and what I'm going to do is sort of single this hand area out, okay? And if you can't see this masking, you need to make it show, okay? Oh, I know the reason why, because I choose the upper close mode. I need to switch that to the body area. Let me just hide all this upper close, and let's just single this out. Okay, let's go to this sculpt mode, choosing the body, go to the sculpt mode. Okay, and I'm going to get the screencast key out so you can see what I'm doing. And let's go this way, just go to front view. We'll be adding a little bit. Just give it a clear cut. Okay. All right, pretty good. And of course, I think the wrist bits is a little bit short. You might be able to just stretch it out a little bit. And yeah, for now, let's just modeling the hand part. And after you have done the selection, you need to single that out. So you go to mask, and we can get this the mask slice to new object. Okay. And voila, we got a new object. I think you need to calculate a little bit. Right, and wait for it. Okay, we got a new object. That will be our hand. Okay, and I think they may got the part wrong, because I think they sort of got the leg area part out. So I'm going to just undo that and check my masking. I think I may just get rid of this closed part. So yeah, it does not obstrude me. Okay, so lower close. Let me just get rid of that, because I think I might just mistakenly mask the area. So that's a huge mistake, that if you mask that. Okay, so you need to Alt M to undo the masking and just mask the hand area. Okay, this is much better. You need to check that if you got something that covered it, you need to remove it in order to give the precise selection. Okay, mask, and let's slice that. And wait for it. Right, I think I successfully got it down, and we are at object mode. We can choose this and grab it, and I think maybe move it a little bit to make it down. I think the sort of yeah, just leave the body, but don't worry, we will stick them together. Let's just get it down, and let's do the sculpting first. Okay, so I think I'm going to change the mesh as well. So let's change the mode to sculpt mode, and remesh it. Yeah, it's already pretty low, so let's just remesh it and add something to it. So first, I think I'm going to get this extrude a little bit, because I think this part is a little bit lacking. So what I'm going to do is to grab this part out, okay? Maybe just grab this part out a little bit. So get a permanent thumb, because I'm thinking this is a sort of a cutting point. You just make it smaller. Always to look at it from different angle, so you can get more leeway. And I think there's some area lacking a little bit volume here. I'll make it a little bit small to just grab this part out. I think I'm going to hide this body part just to focus on the hand. Here, or the eye, skull, yeah. So I can get more focus on the zoom it in, okay? And I'm going to grab this part out a little bit. Should be a portion is here and all the way down here, okay? Let me grab this part a little bit, so get this cutting point a little bit smooth. Feeling, push it in. And this is clearly bad made, so what I'm going to do is to get a pretty defined one finger and duplicate that, because you know the anatomy of finger is almost the same. So I'm going to do a quick sculpting and then duplicate the rest of it. I think we need to find this sort of a cutting point here. This is definitely a little bit long for the hand, so maybe approximately here. So let's go to this masking. Select area that I don't want. You can go down as well. Yeah, I think I might mask too much. I think maybe because you need to look at the finger here, okay? The finger approximately stop here, so maybe this is a good place. So let's do that again. Okay. Maybe this. Let's just cut it, and we can fine-tune the rest later, right? So there is a quick way to cut the part that you mask. Is go to mask, and mask slice and fill holes. So once you've done that, yeah, they've got a clear cut. This is a quick way to cut it, and remember, this way you got completely cut the area that you mask, so you won't be able to find that. So if you want to separate that, it's better to just use the second option to new object. Okay, so yeah, pretty good. And we will talk about proportion later. And don't worry about this cutting point, this weird cutting. You can just sculpt that. Okay, and once you have done that, let's add a little bit smooth, because right now the cutting is a little bit sharp, so let's do that. Let me change the brush to smooth brush. Remember, I still got the mirror modifier on, so left and right will be exactly the same, so we don't need to worry too much about let's smooth this out. I think I need to remesh it. Strange. Maybe let's grab it to make sure I'm dealing with the oh, sorry, I need to release the mask. Okay. Let me get the geometry right. Let me grab this a little bit to get more geometry to work from. Remesh as always. So the basic step of doing this is to use the grab brush, get the shape correct, and use different technique to fine-tuning the rest of the part. And I sort of need this part to be extrude out a little bit, so maybe just make the brush bigger. Just extend that a little bit. Okay, and to make it small, because we got I think we got a bone here. So we sort of need a extrusion. Smooth this out. Okay, make it smoother. Just use the smooth brush. Let me just make the whole finger a little bit longer. And if you want to make it wider, you can use this, inflate, okay, and decrease that. Just inflate it gently. Push it in a little bit, I think. I like a pretty clear separation of here, because I'm going to mask this finger out to do this duplication. So I like a pretty clear cut. Fine tuning this finger. Gonna push it in a little bit. And as I said multiple times, you may need to switch different angle to do that, and the angle from below is the most overlooked area. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to get it closer and to add a little bit of volume. I think to add a little volume here. Let's use this. I think maybe just use grab brush for now. And now maybe just bulge this area and smooth everything out. And maybe just use this to add volume. Because you know, if you look at your hands, we got a sort of a meaty area here, and we got a sort of bulge here. Okay, and yeah, I think sculpting hand is pretty easy, because you got the reference yourself. You can check reference all the time. Okay, so yeah, and I'm going to bulge this part out a little bit. Okay, that's more realistic. Push this part inside just to get it more realistic. Right, so this clearly is pleasure brush fault, so I'm going to get rid of that. This happens a lot. So when you do the clay strip brush, the other side will go this way, and clearly we don't want that. So let me find a way to fix it. Let's remesh it first, and maybe bulge this. And later remesh the wheel connecting all this part and smooth it, remesh, and it's gone. Yeah, this is a pretty annoying thing that you have to deal with, because I think this still needs some sort of fine tuning here. Why is that this part needs stretched a little bit? Let me just smooth the area out, because the cutting point clearly not right. It's just got the side. Let me just redo that. So the cutting point is gone. So you can manually generate that cutting point without changing too much of the shape. That's better. Alright, that's pretty good. Go down. So maybe just use grab brush just to be safe, because right now we are not focused too much on detail. Once we finish the basic shape, then we're dealing with detail. Okay, pretty good. And then let's dealing with individual fingers. And I think this video is already pretty long, so I tend to make each of my videos shorter and focused on a simple subject rather than the whole process. Okay, so yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you are interested in sculpting and all sort of digital art. And I will also got a channel that about programming. So I got all my digital assets to a game engine that you can make it live, and you can animate it, and you can just make your own game with it. And I add the artificial intelligence element to it, so make it more game intelligent. Okay, so if you're interested in that, you can go to my other channel. I call Learning Free. Okay, so yeah, my name is William. Welcome and to my channel, and again, thanks for your support. Bye.